7 ways to remove toxic people from your life. You will come across poisonous individuals throughout your life. It's inescapable, whether it's a gloomy family member, a buddy who doesn't value your time, or a manipulative boss. While this may appear to be a minor nuisance, these folks might be hazardous to your health and well-being. You will come across poisonous people at some point in your life. Whether it's a sad family member, a friend who doesn't respect your time, or a deceitful supervisor, it's unavoidable. While this may appear to be a small annoyance, these individuals may pose a threat to your health and safety. Another example is a buddy who is notorious for being late. So, if you were supposed to meet them for lunch, you'll have to reschedule the remainder of your day since they didn't show up on time. Additionally, they may cause you to lose your temper, which in turn leads to negative feelings like anger, resentment, and even poor self-esteem. And this could create more stress in your life. Perhaps that's why those with more toxic relationships in their life are at greater risk of heart disease. At the same time, because this term is thrown around too loosely, you should first be able to spot the warning signs before taking any further action. According to Barry Susskind, a therapist in Los Angeles who specializes in relationships, these include self-absorption or self-centeredness, manipulation and other emotional abuse, dishonesty and deceit, difficulty offering compassion to others, a tendency to create drama or conflict. If you know someone who displays any of these, then you may want to remove them from your life. It won't be easy, but it's in your best interest. How to eliminate toxic people from your life. Number 1, let them know how you feel. While you do not owe them an explanation, this is probably more for you. After all, you don't want to keep your feelings bottled up. If you feel like severing the relationship, let them know calmly and do not sink to their level if they fight back. If it makes you feel more comfortable, you may want to do this in a public space. Number 2, put some distance between you and them. You might wish to end the connection totally. If that's the case, you might as well just tear the band-aid off. This entails severing all ties with them. If you don't want to go to that extreme, especially if it's a family member, attempt to distance yourself from them. Perhaps you should ignore them on social media or limit your interactions with them to once or twice a year. If they beg to spend time with you, tell them you have other commitments and will have to cancel. Number 3, set hard boundaries. Toxins have to be met with a powerful force, says Tara Mackey, author of Cured by Nature and founder of The Organic Life. It's likely that they won't just respond to go away, and will perhaps even dig their claws in deeper if you try to create a separation. Don't let this discourage you. Be upfront about your objectives and stick to the boundaries you've set. Stick with your boundaries long-term or toxic people will use any weakness over time to sneak back into your life, says Mackey. If you told yourself you wouldn't respond to their texts, don't. Block their number and block them on all social media. Don't send them any emails and don't check in 6 months from now. Number 4, don't be pulled into a crisis. Toxic individuals have a way of drawing you back in, even if you're maintaining your ground. Perhaps they'll call you because they have a family emergency and require your assistance. It's possible that this is merely a ruse to get you back into their lives. Stay tough and don't fall into this trap, even though it stings. Remember, it's not your responsibility to always be their shoulder to cry on. And, if they are truly in need, direct them towards the appropriate resources. Number 5, spend more time with positive people. Spend more time with people who are nice and helpful instead of wasting your time and energy on poisonous people. In other words, they should accept you for who you are and make you happy. Above all, they should be people with whom you like spending your time. Does this mean that they can never be critical? Of course not. But, it's constructive criticism, meaning that both positive and negative feedback is delivered in a friendly manner. Number 6, talk to someone. You might not think of it this way, because whenever you remove someone from your life, you're breaking up with them. As a result, you may grieve the end of the relationship. To help you cope with these feelings, connect with your support system or a trusted mental health professional. Number 7. Forgive, but don't forget. Forgiveness is about letting go and moving on with your life, writes Steve Spring in a Medium post. It doesn't mean that you approve of the behavior or forget how it has affected you in the past. It doesn't mean that you are giving them another chance. I just mean that you are letting go and moving on with your life. It's important to cut toxic people out of your life. Chances are, toxic people have caused a strain in your life too. A toxic relationship may have caused you to doubt yourself or defend your choices. They make you feel angry, resentful, uncomfortable, miserable, and even ashamed of yourself. So, if you follow these 7 steps, you will have a much easier time getting rid of toxic individuals from your life. Best of luck.